Hello and welcome everyone, it's Meredith. I'm here with our daily reading for Monday, April 1st, 2019. Happy April! Brand new month, fresh start, new beginning. We're using the Sawyer's Path Tarot today. Let's take a look at the card from the bottom of the deck. This is a theme of energy running through the day. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Show that to you without glare if possible. Maybe not possible. Okay. Sevens in tarot are the message is heaven touching earth within our own heart space. So that's beautiful. This card is also about taking the higher ground with our own selves, and likely due to some sort of inner dialogue that is chatter from the ego, perhaps. So we have to put to rest energies that do not serve us. And it could be somewhat challenging. Thankfully, we're out of the retrograde, so it's a little bit easier. But let's see what it connects to before I elaborate too much on it. Our first card is the Hierophant. Okay. Well, our traditional values and morals we could be questioning them, hence the 7. I am recording the April monthly messages for each sign right now. I've done Aries through to Scorpio at this time, and a major theme has erupted from one sign to the next. Erupted. Like it's volcanic. I've been illuminated, we'll say, which is that we desire to do relationship differently. And in order for that to happen, we have to show up differently. And then in order for that to happen, we need to be showing up differently for our own selves, loving ourselves first and best. And then we're able to give all that goodness to every relationship we have. So we could be questioning the foundation we've been standing on for a long time. If there are those of you out there who are desiring to improve your current relationships, begin a new one, but you're wary, then you have to question, am I doing everything the same and expecting a different result? So how do you do it different? Well, you challenge these ego voices in your head that would protect you, or you challenge the formula that you have modeled your entire life for relationship and choose a different path for yourself. Additionally, the Hierophant showing up in the reading talks about us deepening our bonds, connections, and commitments to those we love. Friends, family, beloveds, most especially self. We may be deepening a bond to our own self in our own heart space so that we can create the relationship we're dreaming of. Let's take a look at what's next. Four of Wands. Beautiful. That's the honeymoon card. It's one of the happiest in the minor suits of tarot cards. So this is joy and bliss and a firm foundation. So one of my dear friends often says to me, you get treated the way you show up. And oftentimes we don't know how we show up because we're not paying attention to what we're broadcasting. And I'm feeling that these cards are saying, pay attention to your broadcast. What's in there? Is your broadcast confident? Is your broadcast loving? Do you show up in your full spiritual presence? Are you a presence? Consider these things. Who are you really in your heart space? And do you bring that with you wherever you go and allow it to shine? Or do you pull a 7 of Wands over here and protect it, cover it up? I don't want to shine too bright because, what is your ego saying to you there? Challenge that, because you are desiring to live a very happy existence, and you can't take a broadcast that is opposite of your dream and project that out into the world and show up with that in your presence and expect to Create this foundation within your own self. Let's see what's next. The Lovers. Yeah, this is kind of a big deal. I really feel that this is a reading about how you love yourself. And the choice is, do it the way you've done it and expect a different result, or do it differently. What do you need to do to take care of you? Do you need to improve your diet? Do you need to get a little more rest? Do you need to be more intentional when it comes to scheduling and how you are available? Are you burning the candle at both ends and expecting to find, relaxation and peace in the center of that? Really take a magnifying glass to how you're treating yourself, how you're caring for you, because it sends a message to the world at large. It can say, oh, I'm so self-sacrificing, I'll say yes to almost anything, which puts you in people pleaser category. Or you're showing up grounded, centered, rested, fed, hydrated, happy, smiling, because you're content and you're at peace because you've met your own needs and cared for yourself, and now there's all this space to experience, allow, and receive how others respond to that. 10 of Cups. That's the happily ever after card. You want to create that, you got to love yourself. You have to make the choice to craft your life in such a way that it supports this and allows you to challenge all of these 6 wands and say, hey, you know what? Wait a minute. I'm taking this 7th wand and I'm going to say stop right there. And now I'm going to reevaluate. What do I require to create the 4 of Wands, the stable foundation? Do my morals and values live harmoniously in alignment with where I want to head in terms of my intentions, dreams, goals, and desires? If they don't, you've got to make a shift here. Next card, Tower. Wow. Well, that's kind of interesting. An unstable foundation falls, but it's right underneath a stable foundation on that 4. I really do see the Tower in this reading as representative of everything, I've just said to you. Are you standing on this firm foundation of your own making, creating the happily ever after for yourself because you've been loving yourself first and best and then bringing that to the world? Or did it take a foundation falling apart for you to recognize that you were not doing that, and now you're in the decision-making phase and in defense of your own ego thoughts because, wow, that was a wake-up call, likely from the retrograde. I do have to say, more than one person commented to me when the Mercury retrograde in Pisces began, they were saying, wow, this is kind of a soft retrograde. This is, one of the kindest and tamest I've felt in a long time. And then Murphy's Law snuck in, and then the retrograde as it unfolded got more and more and more intense, and we were pushed harder and harder to our perceived limits. We were shoved right out on the edge of our comfort zone, Tower, so that we could reevaluate, because we are choosing a new, different, more favorable frequency to live our happily ever after in. But in order for that to happen, this BS here has to go. What's next? Well, hallelujah, the Death card. There it is. It's a simultaneous ending and a new beginning. It's happening all at once. And isn't that just perfection? This isn't, I'm going to wallow here in the debris field of my Tower while I hope that I can build a 4 of Wands. No, this is, let me take the best possible lightning strike to all of this and obliterate it now, because I've already circled the drain with this so many times. I'm ready to turn over the new leaf. I'm ready to reevaluate. I am ready to plant new seeds of desire, new rockets of desire, and I'm also ready to soothe that wounded ego here on the 7 in my heart space, where heaven touches earth, where I can nurture myself and love myself into a happily ever after in every moment. Yeah, I really like that. Oh, I feel compelled though, because I know there will be some of you out there who are looking at that tower and biting your fingernails. So, what more can we know about the tower? Ooh, okay. Well, the tarot deck is generous. It's bringing us 3 cards for the tower. Look at this. This is cool. What did I say just moments ago? We circled the drain so many times with this, and now we're just ready to let it go and be done because we have enlightenment here on the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man doesn't make a move until he's good and ready. And I feel that this tower is us making our good and ready move, but we're doing it in an enlightened way because the retrograde had its way with us, and we discovered some subpar construction in that old foundation, and we're like, you're out of here. Next, coming with it is the Queen of Pentacles. This tells us that we have all the resources required and then some to move forward, and in a very grounded way. I love that this is in the suit of Pentacles because it's all about material, it's all about earth, it's all about it's all about maintaining stability and for the long term. The suit of Pentacles is, hey, let's celebrate the now, but let's make sure the now continues to pay dividends later on. That's what's happening. And then the third card that comes with the tower, to clarify the tower, is the Ace of Wands, a divine and cosmic gift of creative fire and passion and a new beginning and a fresh start, a do-over. That's what it feels like, a do-over. Also, aces, I have to remind you, they neutralize the energy of challenging cards in tarot. So that ace wipes out that tower. That's the simultaneous ending and beginning. My guides are telling me, though, to still give you more cards on this tower. Some of you don't quite have enough information yet. So I'm going to use Angel Answers. Okay. Wow, look at that. We got 3 of them again. Okay. First is opportunity. I feel that this card is telling us that we seized an opportunity to make this shift and change for ourselves in that retrograde, and now we are reaping the reward of it. Then we have perfect timing, so divine timing at work. This is the universe on that ace. Divine and cosmic gift is coming in its own right way. Plus it connects to that Queen in Pentacles. Almost every pentacle in the suit of tarot carries a message of everything in its own right season. There's a message of allowing. You just allow things to blossom. Allow them to unfold. You don't stand at the rose bush and scream at the bud to open. You allow, you witness, you look forward with excited anticipation for that burst of color and that beautiful aroma, right? And then the third one, no need to worry. Yes, because this is already behind you. You may still be in recovery from some of it, but it's behind you. Okay, let's see. Let's move on to Q&A, as we do every day. This is your opportunity to ask a question. We're going to use the fortune reading cards for your answer. So what are the highest and greatest cards for our questions today? Whoa, that's too many. I thought some went on the floor, but maybe not. Okay, let's try that. Oh, no, they're laying right here. I'm all right, folks. Okay. Highest and greatest cards for our questions today. Okay. Oh. Still too many. They're a little bit temperamental. Bear with me. Okay. First one, love. Perfect, isn't it? Okay. Love surrounds all of your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Yes, this is so supportive of what I was saying about the broadcast energy. What is your presence? When you step into the room, how does your presence greet the room? What are you bringing? Okay, next. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. I don't really care for that statement at the end, but be careful. We are divinely protected, watched over, and when living from our heart space, do you really need to be careful? Okay, so I'm striking that last comment, but be careful, because that just sounds like a negative warning. So snake, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. So I'm going to put this with the Death card and the Tower card because, as I said, some of you may still be in recovery from what went on in the retrograde. So trust the journey, trust yourself to be the broadcast you desire to be, trust yourself to create a happily ever after. And if you need healing energy, just ask. Ask someone that you know, love, and trust who is a hands-on healer, or call on the universe itself and put your hands on your own heart space and channel healing energy into yourself. Okay, next card, last card. Dragonfly. We see this one a lot lately. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. You know, that's a beautiful card. I really do feel that this is a message for so many of us getting reconnected or feeling reconnected on this side of the retrograde. So be easy, be gentle with your own selves, be kind. If you need healing energy, like the snake card says, and if you require intuition, listen to your own inner voice. Seek the healing energy you most need. All right, I want to do one final card. I think we will do it from the Energy Oracle deck. I think that's the name of it. Okay, let's use this card as an affirmation for the day. What do we most need to know? What's our highest and greatest affirmation today? I actually feel myself being on pins and needles, just wondering what this card's going to be. Oh, sweet. We had her sometime last week, too. I think it was maybe Monday or Tuesday. The Angel of Love. Love. Beautiful. The Angel of Love is with you. Call on her. Call on him. Surround yourself with that energy. Imagine that you have wings and draw them in around yourself and give yourself the love you require so that you can show up like that. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. The April monthly videos will be out very soon. Yeah, they are a joy. They are a joy to do. So I'm working on them, and I'm loving every minute of it. Okay, please continue to like, share, subscribe here on the channel, and leave some comments if you would. That'd be great. We all like to read them, and they are inspiring. And if you'd like your own personal reading, hit the description box. Everything you need to know is right there. Have a beautiful Monday, everyone. Bye for now.